Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about statistics and data handling as well as how to handle data related to crabs. Let's start off by talking about the definition of statistics. Statistics is a science which deals with collection, organization, presentation, and analysis of data. In our daily lives, we came across with different statistical reports from various media. For example, reports related to policy approval rate or employment situations in Hong Kong. All results are based on data collection. Statistics is especially important to government and many private organizations in planning their policies. Since they are so important, let's look at an example so you can better understand the different stages of statistics. Generally, there are 4 stages, which includes collection, organization, presentation, and analysis of data. Let's look at an example together. A teacher wants to hold a sports competition with the most popular sports. So he chooses to conduct a survey. The teacher prepares a questionnaire and asks students to fill in and return the questionnaire. The teacher then makes a count on the choices and organizes the results in a table. After organizing the data, he presents the results in a bar chart. After analysis on the above results, the teacher concludes that football is the most popular sport and he will hold a football competition. When it comes to the collection of data, there are 5 common methods, which are distributing questionnaires, conducting interviews, observation, carry out experiments, and making use of previous information. For example, the teacher chooses to distribute questionnaires. Conducting a survey using questionnaires is one of 5 common ways to collect data. When it comes to conducting a survey, you need to set a questionnaire. Questions you put in your questionnaire should be simple and clear, with each question aiming at one point. For example, which one of the following is your most favorite sport? You should also avoid asking sensitive or misleading questions, as well as asking for personal and unnecessary data. After setting a suitable questionnaire, you need to ask people to fill in and return them to you. Distributing questionnaires is the most common way to collect data. For example, questionnaires can be designed to collect data about the habits of using mobile phones among students. Besides distributing questionnaires, you can also conduct interviews. You can either do it face-to-face on the street or on a door-to-door basis, or you can conduct it over the phone, which makes it very convenient for the interviewers to collect the data that has more depth to it. If a theme park wants to know what do people think about increasing in fare, it could conduct interviews on the street to collect people's opinion. Observation is also one of the methods that are commonly used. You can collect data through direct observation, such as measurement and counting. If a theme park wants to know the number of visitors it has on a public holiday, it can be obtained by direct counting. Conducting experiments can also be one of the methods to collect data. For instance, a factory carries out experiments to obtain the average lifespan of some sample light bulbs. Last but not least, we can also obtain information by going through previous information, such as newspapers, journals, official statistical publications, and the internet. For example, the website of Census and Statistics Department provides some official data, such as the number of newborn babies in Hong Kong last year. There are lots of different methods to choose from when we are trying to collect data. Before choosing which method to use, we can first look at both the advantages and disadvantages. Although giving out questionnaire is simple and convenient, people who took the questionnaire may not be willing to respond, or they might have misunderstood the questions while answering it. These may result in inaccuracy in data collected. Besides giving out questionnaires, we can also conduct interviews. While it is considered to be a time-consuming process, some interviewees may not be willing to answer the questions face-to-face. However, conducting an interview is more direct. Interviewers can obtain more detailed comments from the interviewees. When we look at observation as a data collection method, data it collected is accurate and up-to-date. However, similar to conducting interviews, it is time-consuming and requires more manpower. While data collected by conducting experiment is reliable, samples may be destroyed during experiment. If we want to use a method that is simple and convenient, using previous information might be a good idea. However, the data you get from having previous information as your source of data might result in the data being outdated. When choosing which method to use, you need to weigh out the pros and cons, like what we just did, and choose the method that is most suitable for you. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Click on the tab to watch the next part of the video series.